Does anyone else feel like Halo Infinite's Firefight mode is too easy? I understand it's a casual mode and you should be able to sit back, relax and play and not have to worry about sweating every single game. However, it's too easy, to the point where my brain doesn't even really have to think, because the enemies often just line up in a single file line and you can pop them off in a matter of seconds. Even the heroic mode seems like a breeze, finishing matches in 15 minutes with no trouble at all. Now, I think I know the reason, and that is the King of the Hill mode. The AI are programmed with the objective in mind, and of course the objective in Firefight King of the Hill is to go for the hill. This means that rather than prioritizing flanking and killing you, the enemies will simply single file line into the hill in order to try and capture it as quickly as possible, therefore making them very easy to kill. Hopefully there's a patch soon, as I would love a bit more of a challenge. Now we still have Legendary Firefight to come as well, however, I don't want the difficulty to be increased by simply making the enemies have more health and giving them better weapons. That isn't fun and will get repetitive very fast and in some cases even quite annoying. Nobody likes a bullet sponge enemy. What we need is smarter AI. Some should primarily focus on getting the objective, so securing the hill, and other small squads of AI should be primarily focusing on targeting the players. Therefore, you as the Spartans have multiple things to think about. Do you try and slay out the enemies that are focusing on you, or do you go for the hill and try and defend? If you go for the hill and clear out the enemies, you might be unexpectedly flanked by the enemies who are prioritizing killing you. This should be paired with enemies spawning at different locations. At the moment, I feel like every single hill, there is only 2 or 3 spawn points that the enemies will spawn in, making it very, very predictable. The enemies should spawn sporadically in different places and unexpectedly. Maybe 2 small squads spawn either side of the hill, and then another squad or 2 spawn way back outside in the map, meaning they will get to the objective at different time frames rather than all at the same time, giving the players more to think about and also making the rounds a bit longer, because as I said earlier, I'm completing my Firefight matches in an average of about 15 to 17 minutes. Now, I may be remembering incorrectly, but I feel like Firefight in Halo 3 ODST and Halo Reach especially lasted maybe 25 minutes per match. I think somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes is the sweet spot, so 25 sounds good. At the moment, I've played about 5 matches of Firefight, and I feel like that is a good enough amount of time spent to give a review. Now, I've already given a review after playing my first 2 matches, but now that I've played a few more, I thought I'd do more of an in-depth review and maybe, talk about how the AI seems to be working, things that 343 can improve on, etc. I mentioned it in my earlier video. I also think there should be more maps. Using the multiplayer maps is a good start, but definitely not something that will work long term. So I'm seeing every single week people are putting out videos showing these Forge made Firefight maps. Would be great if 343 could work with some of these community creators to include community made Firefight maps into the game as early as the beginning of the new year. I believe 343 goes on holiday for Christmas in about a week, so there won't be enough time to do it then. But new year, maybe we could see 4 new Firefight maps included in January from the community. That would be great. Obviously then it's the legendary mode and the improvements to the AI. And finally, something that is missing, skulls. I don't think they're included right now. Skulls such as Catch, Iron, Cowbell, those would be really nice. We could also do with regular Firefight. I'm not sure why they started with Firefight King of the Hill, but regular Firefight, where it's purely slaying the enemies, should be a priority as well. The mode that everybody, has known and loved for the past few Halo games, still kind of isn't quite there. And then lastly, Mythic Firefight, which was, I believe, something that was introduced in Halo 5, where you just spawn with rocket launchers and fuel rod guns and gravity hammers and swords and stuff like that. That should be included in Halo Infinite too. So hopefully if we can get these things in the next couple of months, then it will improve the game even further. After these are included, I genuinely can't think of much else that would be missing from Halo Infinite, other than Griffball, which I've heard rumours is being worked on and could be coming in Season 6, and then a race mode would be really cool as well. Do miss race being a part of matchmaking, where you could race around tracks in your Mongoose or your Warthogs. That would be really good, and those like fun wacky social modes in matchmaking would be great, rather than having to scroll through the custom game browser to find them and deal with the buggy custom game browser as well. So yeah, that is kind of my second summary review of Firefight and a couple other things. Let me know in the comments what you think of Firefight so far. I'm assuming a lot of you have played a few matches yourself now, and let me know if you think it's easy as well, or if I'm just getting insane luck playing this mode and breezing through it. Before this video ends, I would just like to announce that my video game project called Cross Planet, which is a third-person shooter inspired by Halo, is having a playtest on December 16th and 17th. It will run for 24 hours or more, and if you have a PC and Steam, then you can join. The requirements in terms of specs are really low, so if you have a PC that costs, $300, $400, you should still be able to run the game. So, don't worry about anything like that. Just go to Steam, request access to play Cross Planet, and on the 16th, I'll grant access to everyone. There's currently 340 people requesting, and I would really like to get to 500. I know some of you guys have already requested, so thank you for those who have. And hopefully I see you there and you can talk and play the game with me, give feedback, find bugs, give me some ideas for new weapons, maps, abilities, stuff like that would be really appreciated. Thank you.